We just got the season finale of Invincible Season 3, and holy shit, this show delivered. We start off right where we left off last episode, and I absolutely love that. Invincible versus Conquest did not disappoint, and Matt was absolutely getting his shit rocked. I don't even know how much of this episode I can show on the screen because it's so bloody, but let's kind of go character by character. Oliver also gets his shit rocked, as every character in this episode. No, but I genuinely thought Oliver was gonna die. Conquest's threat is so immense, nothing like we've ever faced. Because even with Omni-Man in season 1, we were only 8 episodes in. Like, the stakes weren't as built up as they are here. I thought this kid was toast. I thought he was done. And then Eve gets absolutely pummeled. Like, jaw dropped, jaw on the ground. I cannot believe they did this. Obviously, she's not dead, but in the moment, Conquest is going on such an insane rampage, and you just think that he's gonna absolutely ruin Mark's life, that I thought it was over for. I thought it was wraps. Before we're talking about other story elements, I did want to mention, I think the animation in this episode alone is easily the best animation that we have gotten in this entire series so far. Like, I'm talking that one sequence where Conquest throws Invincible across the city. That happens like 40 times, by the way. But I'm saying the one where he like gets up and is telling him to stop fighting. That shit is insane. It literally looks so smooth. And that shot of Conquest waking up where you see his muscle tissue, so much aura. Eve gets up, goes fucking Super Saiyan mode on Conquest and obliterates him. I also wanted to mention Conquest rips through an entire city. Like, this is, again, Omni-Man shit. They're kind of bringing us back to season 1. I think season 1 had a little more impact because it was Omni-Man doing it to Mark, but this shit was still they killed a dog. I will say this was definitely the highlight of the episode in my opinion. I did not expect this to happen at all whatsoever. I mean, I knew the second Eve was like, I'm gonna go help Mark, that she was fucking cooked. But kind of getting to the point where we start to wrap things up, I thought the emotional moments between Debbie and Mark were phenomenal. The funeral for Rex, and just how they resolved that big Conquest fight was really, really cool. But now talking more so my overall thoughts on season 3, I really enjoyed this season. It's arguably the best that Invincible has ever been, but I still think overall the animation wasn't that great, and I still think we are going way too all over the place with all of the storylines. Like, we saw Omni-Man and Alan for a grand total of like 10 minutes in 8 episodes. It was so underwhelming in my opinion in that regard. But on the other hand, Invincible War, the dynamic and the shift of all these Viltrumite threats, that all works perfectly. Overall, I'd probably give this season like an 8.5 to 9 out of 10. One of the better seasons of comic book television we've ever gotten.